So here's what we have. By completing exercise 1, we need to delete 1/2 of this character, switch to the faces selection mode and delete these faces. And now select this polysurface and we need to duplicate it, but duplicate it as instance. So let's open duplicate special options. Let's reset settings and we need to duplicate it as instance. Apply duplicate special. Next we need to scale this copy negatively along x-axis. So add minus to the scale x attribute and that's it. We have 2 halves. Now we need to add faces to the head. So select these faces and apply mesh smooth. And I think we can adjust head shape from the front view, and let's also adjust it from the side view too. And that's it. Now switch back to the front view and we're going to add nose. Select this polysurface and use split polygon tool. Draw some subdivisions. And make sure that split only from edges option is off. We need this option off to add vertices right to the faces. Now let's add new subdivisions. To form mouth. That's it. And we need to keep these faces quads or triangles, so let's add subdivision here and then continue it here to the chin. That's it. Now we're ready to tweak our vertices, so let's select these vertices and this, and let's switch to the side view. And let's form nose. We can actually toggle smooth mode to see changes more properly. So let's form nose. Now let's adjust mouth shape. And let's also move chin vertices a little forward. Something like this. Let's switch to the perspective view and check what we have. I need to make nose more narrow, so let's move these vertices. Also adjust mouth shape in the front view. So here we have this coarse mesh, but it looks okay in the smooth mode. But anyway, we can clean up topology here in this mode, and I think I can delete this face. And now let's use merge edge tool and merge these edges. That's it. Now let's check what we have in the smooth mode. Now topology is more clean. And next we need to add ears. So let's switch to the side view. And again, use split polygon tool and add subdivisions at the ear area like this, and an extra edge loop here like this. Now we need to move vertices, so select ear vertices and move them. Now select these two vertices and move them too. Again, let's toggle to the smooth mode. And adjust ear shape like this. So mostly head is ready. Now let's make fingers. First, let's adjust hand shape. Let's make this area more plain. Like this. Now let's delete these edges. Delete this extra vertex. And let's add subdivisions. Use split polygon tool. Add an edge here and another one here. That's it. Now we have 4 faces here which we need to extrude, so select them. Make sure that keep faces together option is off and apply extrude. Move extruded faces. Fingers have 3 segments, so we need to extrude again and again. Now we can adjust separate fingers, so select this face, grow selection, and let's scale it. Move it a little and rotate like this. Now select this face, grow selection, move it, and now this one, scale it, move it and rotate it. And let's also move this face a little like this. So now we have 4 fingers. And now let's make thumb. Let's add subdivision here. Now select these faces. Now we can toggle keep faces together option on. All these 2 faces will be extruded separately and apply extrude. Now let's move extruded faces. Let's move them in the wall space, so click on this small circle. Now we can move these faces and rotate them. Also we can adjust the vertices here. And we need to add one segment to the thumb, so select these faces and extrude again. Again, we move in the wall space, and let's scale these faces down. Now let's see what we have. We actually need to adjust thumb shape, so let's move these vertices like this, and this one here. Now let's check fingers in the smooth mode. Press 3, and that's it. Fingers are ready. Now we need to connect these two halves. So select them. Make sure that we are in the object selection mode. So select these two halves and apply Mesh Combine. And next we need to stitch these two shells, because now if we toggle borders view, we see that we have borders. That means wow, this is one polysurface, but it has separate shells, and we need to stitch them. So select it, and since all the vertices here are in the right place, we can apply merge. And now if we toggle in wireframe mode, we see that we have no borders, so we can toggle display borders option off. And that's it. Exercise 4 is complete.